Hello there guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another video. I hope all you guys are doing well tonight. Well, I don't think you are as a Chelsea fan because if you saw that game, yeah, I know you'll be disappointed, you'll be angry, you'll be fuming, and that's exactly how I am feeling tonight because I expect Chelsea to win that game. But I didn't say it's going to be an easy game. That's why my prediction earlier, I'm going to go. That's why I went for 2-1 Chelsea because it's going to be a tight game. I didn't want to like Dinamo Zagreb aimed at small club. You know, they can shock people. Like if you remember 2 seasons ago when they faced Tottenham, we all thought that Tottenham was going to win that game, but Orsic scored 3 goals, which is a hat trick, and sent Tottenham out. So that's why, yeah, Dinamo Zagreb are no mugs. They know how to play football. And that's exactly what they did against Chelsea. They allowed Chelsea, yeah, to dominate possession, but they always know how to find a plan. That's what Leeds United did against Chelsea. That's what Southampton did against Chelsea. They have allowed Chelsea to dominate possession, but they just seem to find a way here to defend and just find a way to beat Chelsea. And that's what Dinamo Zagreb did. Oisic only scores that goal here to make it 1-0. A win for them already. And it was in the 40th minute. Yeah. That performance, once again, this is why I told you guys that Chelsea are not winning this season. This is exactly what I told you. And people thought, yeah, that I was wrong to say, oh, Chelsea are not going to finish in the top four and also challenge for the title because pre-season. I know that. I know that. But pre-season, it's just like preparing teams and just to make sure if they're ready. Like he's preparing you and it's making feel like if your team is ready to do what the fans expect you to do. My expectations for Chelsea is to challenge for the title and win trophies. But am I going to see that this season? No. Do you know why? It's because we're not doing one in the final third. We concede so many goals, whether it's silly or, defensive pieces, and there's no plan. There's no tactics whatsoever. Nothing. So that's why I told you guys that Chelsea are not winning this season because the performance is like this. Has it changed from last season? No, it hasn't. It's been the same old situation where we dominate possession, but we just concede goals when it's individual mistakes, set pieces, and all that stuff. That's the way that we concede goals and we're not winning games. And that's why you see why we drop points against Leeds United, Tottenham, Southampton, and now Dinamo Zagreb. It's because of performances like this. We should take our chance, but we don't end up scoring. And in today's game, Dinamo Zagreb had more shots on target than Chelsea. More shots on target than Chelsea. Of course, we had more attempts than them, but they've only had 3 shots on target, or they already had 2, or maybe more than that. That is absolutely embarrassing from a team like in Croatia. Like, I don't understand what this tactics is. Like, is that tactics dominate possession but keep losing the ball and just don't just don't try your best? Is that what the tactics is? Like, I don't understand. Like, when can Chelsea just be like Man City, Liverpool? When they counter attacking, it's a brilliant pass to those players and then we score. When can Chelsea do that? Are we doing that? Are we going to do that this season? No, because you always go for the same situation: dominate possession, but keep on losing the ball, and then don't do one in the final third. Is that what the players want? And it's not what the managers want. In order to win the game, you need to play better football. You need to defend really well. You also need to take your chances and put them in the back of the net. Always do one in the final third as well. But have Chelsea doing that so far this season? No. You know why? It's because we're not killing teams off, especially when we need to. That's the only way we can get the 3 points. But you can see why we dropped points against Leeds United, Tottenham, Southampton, and we could have done that against possibly Everton, maybe West Ham United, and maybe Leicester too. We could have done that. But it's good that we got the wins, but we were lucky to get those. Yeah? That's why teams are calling Chelsea boring because we're always scraping teams here and we're not killing them off. We're not playing like City and Liverpool. We don't. We're not playing that team. It's just absolutely shocking. Like, when is this thing ever going to be changed? When is it ever going to change? It's not, isn't it? So I'm going to see this every single game until Thomas Tuchel goes because he's under some serious pressure, as I'm recording this right now. Serious pressure. Like, when is this thing ever going to end? When are we ever going to see counter-attacking football, you know, or killing teams off? When are we ever going to play exciting, brilliant football the way Man City does? When are we ever going to do that? The only way I can see that happening is if Thomas Tuchel goes, but I'm not. But I don't think he's going to go because Todd Boehly's here. Todd Boehly's the new owner. I can promise you, if Roman Abramovich was still at the club, I believe here that if Thomas Tuchel continues to not make Chelsea win games, he would have gone before the World Cup. I could promise you that. But since Todd Boehly's here, I'm not sure if he's going to be acting like Roman Abramovich. I'm really not sure. You know, but Todd Boehly, wait, Thomas Tuchel is so lucky that Todd Boehly is here. He's so lucky. Because I don't know if Todd Boehly is going to be my one on Banfitch. I'm really not sure. But Todd Boehly is lucky. But I will tell you this. If I see Chelsea performing the same old as I keep on seeing it time and time again, I don't believe that. I believe this will be Chelsea's worst season on the Tuchel. Because you always see Thomas Tuchel go into finals, win some trophies. But am I going to see that this season? No, I'm not going to see that. We've just lost to Dinamo Zagreb. So what does that tell you? Is that tell you that Chelsea are going to win the Champions League? Absolutely not. And I know I should not be saying this because it's only match day one. But listen, I can see this the next match day against AC Milan and also who else have we got? Oh, I've forgotten now. But the next are the teams that we face. I can see that as well. I can see Chelsea performing the same kind of performance every single time, and then we end up losing. So for me, yeah, I don't think Chelsea are going to win the Champions League at all. I don't think so. The FA Cup, I don't know. The Carabao Cup, I don't know. But the Premier League, no chance. And even for the top four, I'm starting to worry. I'm really starting to worry because the way we're playing at the moment, we're not acting like a sport team or a title team. We're acting like a relegation team. So far this season, we've only kept one clean sheet, only one, and that was our opening day of the season against Everton. Everton had chances, so we were lucky to keep a clean sheet, but we've only kept one. Ever since then, it's been conceding after conceding, left, right, and centre. Like, it's simply not good enough. Like, every single player, maybe apart from Kepa and maybe Havertz, those are the only two players here who I can give praise to. The rest of them, rubbish. Rubbish. Thomas Tuchel, again, the lineup was wrong. It was wrong. Let me guys read you the lineup so that you will understand what I mean. Let me read you the lineup. Yeah. So, where is it now? Uh, do, 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 do. Let me just quickly get it up for you guys. All right. So here was the starting lineup. So Kepa was in goal. Fine. Koulibaly, left centre back. I'm not sure about that one. Fofana centre back. We're not sure. Aspilicueta's the right centre back, maybe, but I don't think that wouldn't suit him. It's only Trevor Chalobah, but I do get that one. Chilwell as left wing back, I say okay. I say good. Kovacic starts, okay, but Mason Mount alongside him, you can see that he didn't work because Mason Mount was terrible today. Absolutely. Reece James as right wing back, yes, I can accept that. Sterling on the left, I can accept that. Aubameyang in the middle, I can accept that. Kai Havertz on the right, yeah, I can accept that too because Kai Havertz started really well, but then after that he looked poor. So yeah, but he was the only player, like I said, who can get some praise, and also Kepa too. But there were some players I was like, I know Thiago Silva's played a lot of games, so you can rest him. But why put Koulibaly on the left where you can know he, where you know he, when you know that he starts off well, but then over the last couple of games he looked terrible. Why not put Kukurea as the left centre back? Why? In the middle, maybe put Fofana there if you want to waste Thiago Silva. Then on the wide, I would start as Cesar Azpilicueta. I would have put in Trevor Chalobah. Yes, I know that Trevor Chalobah can sometimes make mistakes, but I know that when he plays in that position, sometimes he keep a clean sheet. So I don't know why Trevor Chalobah is not starting. I can't remember the last. I can't remember the last time he started. Start for Chelsea this season. I can't remember. You guys let me know, but I can't remember. Like it doesn't make any sense. And Mason Mount, like why did he start? Why? And then you put him in the pivot alongside Kovacic. You can see that you can see that Kovacic didn't have a great game too, because Mason Mount didn't help him. He didn't. He was terrible. Like Ruben Loftus-Cheek here, when he played alongside Kovacic, you can see it worked. You can see that it worked. So for me, yeah, Mason Mount from now on should be dropped. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek should be playing that position until N'Golo Kante is fit. Mason Mount, you can see he can never do well in that position. So for me, that was wrong. Yeah. The front three had no problem. But it's only the defense and also the pivot that I don't get. I really don't get from Thomas Tuchel. You can see that first half performance was bad, and the second half, I say from the first 4 minutes we started to get back, but when we was offside, I just knew that Chelsea were winning because number one, Chelsea don't know how to be careful about offsides, and when it comes to the final third, we always seem to fail. So I knew we ain't gonna win that game when I watched it. I knew it. Then we move on into the substitutes. So at, when it was half time, yeah, he removed Aspilicueta and put on Ziyech, which I thought that was good. But when I saw that, I was thinking to myself, but wait, hold on a minute. That's not right because Ziyech was playing as right wing back, which you all know he cannot do well in that position, and he puts James as right centre back. Like for me, that didn't make any sense. For me, yeah, out of for that one at half time, excuse me, I'd have taken off Mason Mount, put on Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and I've got rid of Aspilicueta and put in Chalobah. That's what I would want to do. But he didn't do that. He didn't do that. Ziyech was terrible in that game. Especially the free kicks, the chance that he had. You can see that he doesn't want to play for Chelsea. You can see that. So I don't know why he's still in that team. The same thing goes for Pulisic. I don't know why he's still playing for Chelsea. You can see he doesn't want to play for Chelsea anymore. I don't know why he's still in that team. It doesn't make any sense. And then in the 72nd minute, he brings off Aubameyang and puts in Bolsha, which I do get because Aubameyang on his debut didn't excuse me, didn't have the great start. He had so many opportunities before the Dinamo Zagreb goal, and he didn't take it. So for me, it was the right decision. But then removing Kovacic and putting on Jorginho, I was like, boy, he's gonna like when I saw that happening, I just knew that Thomas Tuchel is starting to get me mad already because. Like I said before, Kovacic here, the reason why he didn't play that great is because of Mason Mount. That didn't help him. It didn't. So for me, I would have never taken off Kovacic. I would never, but he said he did that, and it made it worse, absolute worse. Simple as that. It made it just worse. And then in the 83rd minute, he takes off Sterling and puts on Pulisic. Like for me, yeah, Sterling didn't have a really great game, but for me, you can tell. For me, yeah, I don't think that Pulisic does want to play for Chelsea. Of course, the left side of the winger, yes, that's true. But then the reason why he's not playing for Chelsea is because you haven't used him that much this season. You haven't started him every single game. I can see that performance today he was terrible, so I don't get that. And then after that, Ziyech on the left wing back when that happened, when he took off Ben Chilwell. Again, wrong. It's good that he put Cucurella there, but to put Ziyech on the left wing back, sorry, it just didn't make any sense. So when I saw the lineup and the substitutes, I know that Chelsea ain't winning. I knew it straight away because the lineup was wrong and some of his substitutions was wrong as well. So I knew it. I absolutely knew it. So yeah, so for me, the players should be ashamed of themselves, other than Kai Havertz and maybe Kepa, and Tuchel should be ashamed of themselves as well. Because the tactics was wrong again and the substitution was wrong again. And big up to Dynamo Zagreb because they just know a plan here on how to beat Chelsea. And it was that goal from Orisic in the 40th minute. And for me, I blame both Koulibaly and Wesley Fofana because they were slow on the counter attack, so slow. Why could you not just go past Orisic and get the ball and pass it straight to Kepa rather than Orisic running past you? For me, that didn't make any sense whatsoever. So for me, we're not keeping clean sheets, and we just and whenever we go 1-0 down, we don't seem to make a comeback. And I keep on saying this every single time. When is the last time that Chelsea ever going to go down by individual mistakes or conceding set pieces, and then we make a comeback? When is the last time? So whenever I see Chelsea go 1-0 down or maybe 2-0 down, I just know we ain't winning that game. I just know that. So that isn't fixed. The whole situation isn't fixed. So this is why I told you guys before the season starts, Chelsea ain't ready. Chelsea are not going to win the title, and Chelsea are not, possibly not, going to finish in the top four because of this. And many and many people, and if you think I'm still wrong, look at that performance. Has it changed from last season? No. Am I seeing the same individual mistakes? Yes. Are Chelsea always do bad in the final third? Yes. So this is why I told you guys. Listen, I know that was pre-season, and I know this is early, but I knew that Chelsea ain't ready. I knew it. I've been watching Chelsea from last season, and I knew that in pre-season it could be the same old, or it could improve. But in that pre-season, it's the same old. So I knew Chelsea weren't ready this season. I knew it. I knew it straight away. So I've been proven right once again. I always want to be proven wrong, but whenever I'm proven right, it always frustrates me and annoys me. It always does. And it's simple as that. Like, I don't know what to do. I think our next game is against Fulham away from home. Let me just have a quick look before I end this video. So Chelsea's next game is excuse hold on. No, sorry. Champions, no, go to Premier League, I beg. What's Chelsea's next game? Yeah, Fulham away, which is on Saturday. Of course, I'm not going to watch that game because I'm going to be busy that time. But in that game against Fulham, I'm not confident. Not confident whatsoever. Because Fulham have a great record at home and they play better football. Yeah? And like I said before, I was scared. I was the only player who the Chelsea players should be scared of is Orisic, but they didn't manage to work that out. So I bet you, yeah, when Mitrovic gets the ball, they're not going to defend. They're not going to defend. They're going to allow Mitrovic to score. So there you go. So that's why I'm looking forward to Fulham. It's either it's going to be a draw or we're going to lose. I'm not confident that Chelsea will win that game. 100%. I'm not because of what I've seen from this performance and over the last 6 games as well. So there you go. I'm confident in that game against Fulham. I know we're gonna win. I know. And I know we're not gonna keep a clean sheet as well. Simple as that. So yeah. So we'll see what happens. But in that game against Fulham, no chance. No chance whatsoever in hell. So yeah, this has been one of the most frustrating and not happy match reaction in this video. So yeah, but hit the like button, yeah, if you still enjoyed what I just said. And if you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button below, hit the bell notification as well. And yeah, that's basically it. So take care. And I'm not gonna say, because these players just embarrassing, I'm not gonna even say it. So take care and goodbye.